Your first few films were all set in the Midwest, and then from there you made a film in California, a film in Hawaii. You even made a short film in Paris. And I'm just curious, did you feel particularly drawn back to making another story in the Midwest, or what was it that brought you back to Nebraska?
I wanted to do it, and then the script had presented itself.
And why did you want to do it?
Because I like shooting in Nebraska. I actually wanted to change the title. I didn't necessarily want the film to have this declarative, supposed, authoritative Nebraska, but I couldn't think of a better title. I just like shooting in Nebraska, to answer your question, basically, and I've always shot in Omaha, my home city, but that's the Paris of Nebraska. And I didn't, why are you laughing? And I had never spent much time in the rural areas, and this is a nice way to spend time in the rural areas.
In this story in particular, every single character in the film, down to really the smallest of roles, I'm thinking in particular of the character who is Woody's ex-girlfriend who runs the local newspaper. Every single character has this really full and rounded kind of life and story, and you get this sense that they really are people in a way.
I think things are best when everyone who appears on stage or on film can somehow suggest an entire life. My casting director, John Jackson, and I put a lot of time into casting everyone, including hand-choosing the extras. Because it's not, you want everyone on screen to, as I just said, suggest a person with a whole life, but also in creating this world. Most of it takes place in rural Nebraska. We wanted, all the actors and extras, that's your most important production design, as well as being the cast, to suggest that world. And there are many, many local non-actors in this film who have the right face and accent to really paint that world.
God damn, Woody Grant's a millionaire! That crown is on Woody.
And now, Bob, for you, is there anything that you did to sort of get into a kind of Midwestern mindset?
Well, I'm from Naperville, Illinois. So, all right. June is from Illinois. We from Vandalia?
Vandalia.
Yeah, used to be the capital of the state.
The first capital.
First capital of the state.
A little history lesson.
And Bruce is from, what town is he from? Winnetka. I always forget. But so I don't really know if I need to get into the Midwestern. That's who I am, It's so who I am, So, Nebraska isn't Illinois, but there's, I think, some similarities. And, so I don't know if I have to get into an L.A. mindset every day.
Well, now, Will, if I'm correct, you're from Northern California.
Yes.
And so was this, in fact, a foreign and distant land to you?
Yes. It was. I basically lived in huge population centers my whole life, so it was very, very different to be there. But we got to go out a little bit early, and most of the rehearsal process was just Alexander driving us around to all the locations and just getting to know each other. We didn't really read through any of the scenes so much. Just got used to the land and the people.